Remember your parents telling you when you were a kid, don't be fearful. It could be your colleagues, it could be your wife, it could still be your parents telling you even now, don't be fearful. And sometimes you yourself telling you to be not fearful. But then is it possible to be not fearful? Is it bad to be fearful? Is it wrong to be fearful? No. Fear is an automatic mechanism. It's an automatic phenomena of who you are being as a human, which is there to protect you. It's only because you're fearful that you don't touch fire. You don't run into a bus, right? So fear is good. That way, it tries to protect who we are as a human being. But then, what doesn't work is that when we are consumed by fear and we are not in a position to take action, right? So how do we deal with this fear? I want you to go back to your memory lane. Go back to your childhood days. Go back to your college days. Okay, just progress from your childhood days to college days, and probably even after you completed your graduation, thinking about what would happen to you in the future. What will you become? Right? Now that today you have become something, just go back to that time when you had those fears and realize that this is what you would become in the future. So you knew it at that time, that what you are going to become. You might be an engineer, you might be a doctor, you might be doing whatever that you are. So at that time when you had that fear, probably in your school days, but you knew that this is what you're going to become, then would that fear still be there? Come to your college days, just realize that this is what you're going to become. Would you still have those fears? No, right? Because fear is a concern arising out of what would happen in the future, because the future is uncertain. Now, how to deal with fear? Since we know now that it's a concern coming from what would happen in the future, which is uncertain, bring in some certainty. Create in those areas of life where you are having concerns, where you are having fears. Like, what would you want to become in those areas of your life? Like, say, if it's about your child, create what your child is going to become. Some people call it visualization. So start visualizing the future of your child such that it doesn't exist as an idea, but it's like profoundly present for you, right? And when you are given by that, then there is nothing for you to fear about, because you are already clear what's the future of your child. So you can bring forth this in every aspect of your life where you have concerns, where you are fearful. Okay? Look at what's the uncertainty that you have in those areas of your life, and then start visualizing. Start visualizing what would you want that area to be like, and then really create that. You can create a painting, you can create a picture out of it, and keep visualizing it again and again, and you will see that the concerns, the fears that you have in those areas coming down drastically. Take care.